Welcome to today's driver's meeting. Drivers, please index your wheel and check your restraint system, signaling the NASCAR inspector you are ready to participate in the race. Please note the pit road speed and caution vehicle speed. On the initial pace laps, check your speed when the caution vehicle turns on its overhead lights. A waving blue flag indicates a local caution. This informs you of a problem ahead, such as debris, surface condition, or accident. A waving yellow flag indicates a full course caution and corresponds with the start-finish line flag. Once the caution lights are illuminated, slow down to a cautious pace. Please be aware and respectful of the emergency services vehicles and personnel that are responding to the accident. Slow down and give this equipment as much room as possible while they are on the track. Drivers, if you are involved in an incident, stay in your vehicle until a medical team arrives. Medical teams will be accompanied by NASCAR officials, who will relay directives from race control that all drivers must follow. Drivers, if your visibility is impeded or your spotter communicates that you are leaking fluid, stop immediately off of the racing surface. Do not pull up to pit. Hold your respective track position under the yellow flag. Pit road will be opened by command of race control. The pit entry flag person and pit entry light is positioned to driver's left at the yellow commitment line. Green light, pit road is open. Flashing red and white lights, pit road is closed. The yellow commitment line is identified by an orange painted box. You are committed to pit road if you put 4 tires below the orange box. When entering pit road speed begins at the yellow commitment line. Pit road speed ends after the last pit box at the yellow speed line. Remember, yellow line to yellow line. When entering pit road, all vehicles must be single file, under yellow flag conditions in the outermost lane, bumper to bumper, and maintain pit road speed, passing only to the right on entry once a vehicle commits to its pit stall. When exiting the pits, stay to driver's left up the hill to turn 1. Check your mirrors and fall in line behind the continuous line of vehicles that remained on the racetrack. Do not impede vehicles that remained on the racetrack. Prior to restarts, when the single file restart order is confirmed and when instructed by race control, drivers must choose the inside or outside lane before the designated V-shaped painted mark on the racing surface. Once the single file order is established, drivers must not change position until after they have chosen a lane for the restart. If in NASCAR's judgment, a driver changes position prior to choosing a lane, tires touch the painted box, changes lanes after choosing or impedes the choose process, it will result in a penalty. The restart zone is clearly defined with double marks on the outside lane and on the racing surface. The control vehicle cannot restart the race before reaching the double marks. The starter will display the green if the control vehicle has not restarted the race by the single mark on the lane and racing surface. It will be the control vehicle's discretion to restart in the zone between the double marks and the single mark as described. White lines referencing the location of the marks are painted on the racing surface. For the initial start and for all restarts, stay in your lane until you exit the restart zone. The front row establishes the lanes, and the inside lane must be established above the inside painted line. On the initial start, double file, pole sitter's choice is in effect. The choose rule with free pass and wave around procedures are in effect on all restarts that occur during the race. Vehicles must run the full course at all times. You will be judged as missing or shortcutting when all 4 tires are on the non-track side of the red and white rumble strips that define the apex of the turns. Missing or shortcutting the apex of the turns will require a vehicle to perform a stop and go entering turn 13. Drivers left in the designated area on the lap the violation is announced. Drivers must use the long lap green and white lane to re-enter the racetrack in turn 14. If the stop and go is not performed by the vehicle prior to exiting the designated penalty assessment location, a pass-through penalty may be assessed. If in the closing laps of the race and the penalty is not served, a post-race time penalty of 30 seconds will be assessed to the vehicle's total time prior to posting of the race results. Thank you, and good luck in the race.